How y'all doing? Hey y'all, what's up? What's good? How's it going? I haven't seen you in such a long time. Did you miss me? I know you did. My brother's birthday passed, and I didn't make anything or get him anything for his birthday. And he recently got a new laptop, so I'm just gonna crochet him a laptop case. You know, it helps me save money and it helps me use up all the yarn that I have. Yeah, I asked him what his favorite anime was, and he said Fire Force, and he said another one, but whatever. I was like, oh, I'll just make the logo on the case, on the cover, and then it'll be good. So I looked up alpha patterns online on Pinterest, try to see if someone already make one that I can just use. No, they didn't. For some reason, they got everything else, but not Fire Force. Granted, I never watched it, but still. So I made one myself on my iPad. Isn't it great? Isn't it great? I'm just gonna be following this. And that's pretty much it. Honestly, there's no other details about it. I'm making a laptop case. I made the alpha pattern myself, and I already have the yarn colors that I'm gonna need. So I use a 5.5 millimeter. You can't even see it, but this is 5.5. I'm using all acrylic yarn because that's all I got. If you want to buy me cotton, hit me up. You know, if you buy it, I'll use it, but I'm trying to stick within my budget. So here's the color. It's like a neon orange. That's gonna be the base color because that's his favorite color. And then I'm gonna be using this light yellow. It's like pale yellow. Because the logo is kind of pale, and I think this is the only yellow that I have enough of, so that's what I'm gonna use. And then I have this pile of red, bright red, pale yellow, and orange. These are probably gonna be the only colors I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'll make a pattern, just because, yeah, it's kind of hard. And I don't even read patterns myself, like written patterns, so I don't know the first step to make one, and I don't know how they're supposed to look like because I don't use them. I kind of do everything off the dome. Yeah, I don't plan when I do stuff like this, and that means I make a lot of mistakes, and that's okay with me. That's my ninja way.
So believe
it. I can't wait to get my tripod. Because what the freak is this? Is this the front? Oh yeah, this is the front. So this is as far as I've gotten so far. As far as I've gotten so far. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Actually, there's more. What I've been doing is, this is the back. I've indicated it's the back because I put a stitch marker so I know which, oop. Well, okay, no, this is the cleaner side, and I've been tucking my ends while I crochet, so I don't have to go in the end and be like, oh, it's a pain, I gotta feed it. I've been feeding it in as I go. I don't got time to try to fix it afterwards, because afterwards I'm already done and sick of it at that point. So yeah, I have T-minus less than like 5 days to get this done. I think it's gonna be possible, but because I'm already like a 1/6 of the way there, but plus I don't work for like 3 days, so you know, I can really work on it and work on other stuff that I need to do, pack and all that good stuff. So I've made a grave mistake. I've accidentally mirrored it so that the side that you're supposed to be looking at is going the wrong way. So now I gotta restart it from the beginning. This is what happens when you don't use a pattern. But I'm gonna keep doing it because I don't care. Yeah, that's it. I'm a little bit aggravated, just a little bit. Just a smidgen aggravated, but that's okay. We're gonna keep on trucking through. Is it trucking through? I don't know. That's saying, but we're gonna keep going. So a little bit of an update. So this is as far as I've gotten so far. This is as far as I've gotten. At this point in time, I've been just trekking along. This is the project. This is the progress of like the chart that I'm using. Every line that I get through, I just color it in blue so I can make sure I can differentiate. I was trying to say differentiate. I promise I know how to speak English. I can see the difference from the colors of the chart and the lines I've completed. This is as far as I've gotten, so I keep doing this. This is my progress so far. Oh my lord. I never showed the back, so that's what I wanted to do. I saw a TikTok a while ago, probably a couple of years ago, about not having the color change that you want on every stitch so that it doesn't show up on the front side. So that's what I've been incorporating. I don't know what's really called, like I guess carrying the stitch. I don't know. There is a slight color difference between the reds. I think you can see it. Like this red, it's much more darker than this is. I'm trying to save, you know, money. So I didn't want to buy new yarn, and I had enough red. Obviously, I still have enough to finish it. And it gets the job done. The color's not too much of a big difference. And it still looks nice. I just wanted to give an update on the computer case type thing. So this is what it looks like from the front. I just made a long strip and I ran out of orange, so I added the rest of the red that I have and then the yellow. This is what the back looks like. Nice and clean. Real clean. Real clean, if I do say so myself. So I decided to put my laptop in it just to see how it fits. And let me take this out first so I can show y'all. So this is the inside. Yeah. I try to put the yarn inside of the dryer to try to like warm it up and stretch it out. It ain't really kind of work, so I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it still fits. So here's my laptop. It's 17 inches. I asked my brother how big his laptop is, and he said it was 16. So that's why I'm using mine as a guide. So, because if it fits mine, it's obviously gonna fit his. And have some extra room. You know? So, it fits.
Suck it in. Squeeze those cheeks, sister.
You know? It fits comfortably, which is great. However, because I sewed it, the stretchiness is now gone. So I can't lift this up as much as anymore. What I'm gonna have to do is take the top part, like undo it so I can make this longer so it can actually close. And I'm gonna put buttons here, probably like 2 rows of buttons, like 6 buttons, 2 on the side and 2 in the middle, so there's a way to close it, you know, so your laptop stays dust free. But this is how it goes. This is how it this is how it ended up. I can't believe I did this in like 2 days. That's like, I started this on what, Sunday, and today's Tuesday. Technically it took longer than that because I initially started on March 14th after work at like 9 p.m. I did it, and then I didn't realize of my mistake until the, let's see, the 16th at like 5 a.m. And at that point, I think I went to sleep. I got aggravated, so I stopped. And then I actually restarted the project again on the 17th. And then I finished on like the 19th after work. So yeah, 2 days of active work and then like 3 days of planning and messing up. I got pretty good time. And I think I have enough time to crochet my mother's hat as well. So that's what I'm gonna do next. That's gonna take a while because ruffle hats are really hard to make. I don't know if I'm gonna even make that, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I might have to make the ruffle hat, honestly. So when my mom goes to church, she has something to wear, you know, when she doesn't want to do her hair or when it gets cold. So I'm finally done. As you can see, this is the real thumbnail for real. Ooh, I don't have a place to put y'all. TBH. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. This is the back. I put these, I don't know what they're called actually, but I had two of these left, so I decided to use them. I had buttons, but I was like, let me just use what I have, and these were perfect for it. My laptop is currently in here just so it can be stretched out and you can see how it's supposed to look with the laptop in it. My brother says his laptop is 16 inches. I'm trying to believe in that. Mine's is 17, so I know it would fit. And if his laptop happens to be 17 inches too, and he just didn't know, I know it fits because it fits mine. This could be a thumbnail too. But yeah, I already showed earlier, but the lining is like this retro Mario, and then just regular black. That's what I had on hand, and I thought I had more of the Mario material, but apparently not. I had some hiccups with it because it was too small at first, It was like an inch and a half too small. So I put the rest of the fabric, cut it up, make sure, and also made sure to fold in all the raw edges within. It keeps all the yarn inside, it doesn't fray or come apart, and yeah. But that's pretty much it. That's all I have. You're on top of my sewing machine right now. I should have thought of this place because it's a better, but whatever. I wanted to add that my brother did like it and my mom did like your hat. That's it. I want to thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I hope you liked it. I know you did. So I better see you back here again. And if I don't, I'm gonna come and find you and make you sit down and hang out with me again. But I hope you have a nice rest of your day or night or afternoon or whatever time you're gonna be watching this. And you can follow me on TikTok at the same username. I also have an Instagram too. You can follow that if you want. I don't be on there, but you know, if TikTok ends up actually getting deleted, follow me on there. And I'll see you later.